All right, we are back in Belize. There's a million different ways that you can see Belize. This is just one of them. Come with me to Belize. We're gonna spend 6 days here. We're gonna go camping, diving, jet skiing. We're gonna be out by the water. We're gonna do all the good things. So let's get it. After hopping on an early morning flight and a layover in Miami, I was finally in Belize by around noon. And you already know the very first thing that we did after Trevor picked me up. I grabbed some fresh watermelon juice because how could I not? And then we grabbed some street food, missed all the flavors, just everything. Oh, it's so good. After wrapping up with lunch, we started to head over to the ferry because our first stop is going to be Caye Caulker. It was also election day the day I got there, so that's what all those tents are. So Trevor and I are in Belize City. So today is going to be Caye Caulker, just relax. I want to get some cool drone shots by the split. And tomorrow we're going to be diving with his cousin Chris, and that I'm going to be really excited. We're going to bring out the drone. I have my GoPro and all my camera equipment, so it's going to be a good time. The ride's not too bad. It's only about an hour to Caye Caulker, but once we got there, we had to find a hotel. So after settling in, we started to head over to the split to get some drinks, but they don't serve drinks on election day, so we kind of just hung out and watched the sunset for a bit. I kid you not, I fell asleep at 7:30 at night, but before that, we grabbed some coconut curry chicken at Swings, which was incredible. I always say the morning after anything means Erlen's House of Fried Jacks. That's what we grabbed for breakfast before heading back to the split to do some jet skiing. Right after jet skiing, we had to head straight to the docks to meet up with Chris and Emil with Carpe Diem Charters because we were heading to San Pedro for a day of diving. But before then, we were just hanging out, watching them fillet some of the fish, and I even cracked open a conch, whipped out some of my old skills back when I was out at the Keys.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
After a great dive, we whipped out some of the rum punch and started heading back to the docks. Right, we just finished up the dive. It was amazing. The shots, incredible. It's been a great day. I played around with the drone for a bit just to see some of the osprey across at the other dock, and then we slowly made our way back to the city of San Pedro. Once we checked into Casa de Paz, we showered up and made our way over to Palapa Bar. I had a pretty good burrito and some conch fries, and we finished off the night by getting to see the blood moon, which was really cool. Alright guys, today we are in San Pedro, and something that I'm going to be starting to do more of is promoting Belizean-owned businesses, and wherever I am in the world, promoting locally owned businesses, just to show off the beauty and show the people that make up the amazing countries that you'll be visiting as well. So today we're at Casa de Paz, and we're going to be speaking with Chefi to learn a little bit more, so let's go.
Hi, I'm Chefi. Welcome to Casa de Paz. Alright, so La Casa de Paz started about 5 to 6 years ago, right before COVID. It was completely renovated. It used to be my grandparents' house back in the day. My father lived here on the second floor, and my grandfather had a bakery on the first floor. Is now commercial rentals, and the second and third floor became 11 budget-friendly hotel-style rooms. We are located right in the middle of town, close to most everything, all the restaurants, the bars, the dive shops lining the beach. I used to play marbles with my brother right there on Front Street. And maybe every hour a golfer would pass by. Now I can't find parking for how busy it is. But yeah, it's quite special.
After we spoke to Chefi, we really just did some exploring, got some really cool photos, so go check out on Instagram to see those. But saw the tarpon, saw some pelican, and yeah, we really just relaxed before the ferry back. But I did buy the wrong ferry ticket, so right before I was freaking out because we didn't know if we were gonna make it. But then we headed back to Belize City, so. Once Trevor and I got back to Belize City, we had to warm up the truck before our drive back to Belmopan, just jamming out, having a good time. But on the way back, the truck bed cover did fall off, so we had to pull over, throw that back in, and strap it down. And once I settled in Belmopan, I grabbed some dinner with family, and after that I headed straight over to none other than the Running W to see Victoria, Michelle, and Brittany while they were preparing for the main event, which is Victoria's Dirty 30. Alright, what are we doing today?
We are getting shit done because shit is getting real.
It's backwards.
We are.
I'll show
Doesn't
it
matter.
after.
We are. It's Victoria's Dirty 30.
We got the San Miguel campground in the Pine Ridge just a little bit early to help set things up, get our tents and hammocks going, and to get some cool drone shots. So while I was flying the drone, my phone got too hot, disconnected from the drone, and the drone fell in a tree. So we're gonna go try and find it.
Yay! We'll see how that turns out.
So we didn't find the drone, but now we're at the waterfall. We're gonna pretend that we're not upset. But that's why we get drone insurance, so. After I was unsuccessful with finding the drone, it was all hands on deck to get things ready for the party.
Yeah, yeah, pero eso cambiará cuando ella me vea acá. Porque lo sepas. Porque hoy me ha cupido a pedirle un favor. Yeah, 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 yeah. Esperando tu día. Pa' que invites una ronda más. Pa' que su labio le desea. Y se repita lo de ayer. Esperando tu día. Pa' que la noche haga lo suyo. Que la fluidez le gane al orgullo. Y que sea lo que tú quieras hacer. Repetido una mil veces la noche que te vi. Sabía que era ese hombre que me hace reír y me hace creer que yo soy la mujer que se merece lo futuro y no solo pa' comer. Y yo lo quiero y amo conmigo. Ya quiero ese hombre que me sepa amar, que me hable de la relación conmigo. Su susto no veo que no hace nada. Quería tocar tu piel, pero más rico es el poder conectarse. Se siente mágico solo al abrazarte. Tú has prendido.
Why you went down on so up?
go.
Samago, come. I think he's scary.
Did you bring up the rocks for pictures? One by one, we all slowly rolled out of bed and eventually made it back down to the waterfall to hang out for a bit. Trevor, Brittany, and I were super hungry, so we headed back, and Brittany scavenged for some pots and pans so we could cook on the fire. We cooked up some pibil, and I was on tortilla duty. And honestly, we all just kind of relaxed the rest of the day. Trevor and I played some footy on the campground. Brittany played a little bit too. But yeah, after that, we kind of wrapped up all our stuff. I headed back to Belmopan and had some dinner with family for my last night in Belize. I did not like the way I sounded in this clip. I pretty much just headed to my last day, grabbing some food with Michelle and heading to the airport. But it's been an incredible trip. Thank you so much to Belize and to its incredible people and to everyone that made this trip happen. So that being said, I'll be back and let's go see the world.